Welcome to Live in and As Light messages. These messages are from Divine Source Universe. I've been guided to share these with you. These are eternal and timeless. Whenever you come across this message, it is meant for you. Take whatever resonates with you and trust your intuition at all the time. This is Akanksha. Please like, comment, share, follow, subscribe wherever you're watching this. This is like an energy exchange, and let's keep the energy of knowledge, of light, and love flowing. Our first message today is under his teaching, every relationship becomes a lesson in love. When you meet anyone, remember it is a holy encounter. As you see him, you will see yourself. As you treat him, you will treat yourself. As you think of him, you will think of yourself. Never forget this, for in him you will find yourself or lose yourself. Our second message today is karmic relationship, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you are one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflicts can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own wounding and then find mutual ground. We are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. Yet, that is an invitation of conflict. It is easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than differences? This is an inquiry card, and the inquiry is, which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? Wow, very different message today. Earth is a planet of polarity, and our soul expands and grows when it experiences polarity. When you see different perspectives from different angles, that is when your soul expands. So this is a message to see different perspectives, see from other people's point of views, and use relationships as a tool and conflict as a tool for growth. Our third message today is I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. We are living in divisive times. When we are hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than opportunity for healing. If we are to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it is crucial to remember that we simply can't bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. to find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people, to say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it, to be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, it is about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do the healing work on your ancestral line. This is an inquiry card, and the inquiry is, how are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? There may be patterns which may be ancestral, and there may be deep wounding which may be from your lineage. And we are called here to go beyond right and wrong. This world is full of polarity, and you will see shadows, hate, wounds, separation, because this is how the world is, and it is difficult. And rather than saying you did this, I did this is an invitation for us to go within and do the healing. When you do the healing for yourself, you heal the entire lineage. That is how powerful ancestral healing is. Ho'oponopono is one of the greatest tools to do this healing. There are four simple lines: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. If you keep saying these and chanting this, there's a lot of cleansing that happens. So I invite you to do the Ho'oponopono prayer for energy cleansing and ancestral healing. There's also an ancestral healing meditation on YouTube which I have created. So go check it out. And there is an entire playlist for ancestral healing messages. So you are welcome to check that out as well. Those are the messages for today. Lots of love.